Hello everybody and welcome back to Sector 6, and today what we're going to be talking about is the PlayStation Showcase event that's going on in about 3 hours, to be honest with you. We're just going to quickly fly through all the rumours, see what the possibility is, and then we're going to take a trip to Clown Town. So don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe for future content, massively helps the channel, but let's get straight into it. So first things first, what we'll do is we'll quickly go through the things that are probably going to be appearing in this PlayStation Showcase. I mean, first things first, the obvious one is going to be God of War Ragnarok. That's pretty much a guarantee to be showing up at this showcase. I think a lot of people will be amazed if it doesn't. Probably going to see Horizon Forbidden West as well. I'm pretty sure there's going to be like a final trailer or something like that we're going to get as far as Forbidden West goes. And same with like Gran Turismo 7 as well. I think there's a pretty solid chance that we'll see some more like Gran Turismo 7 footage. I remember at E3, I think it was, we got a pretty big, long-winded thing about it, so I don't think it's going to be anything massive. I think it might just be like a final trailer and a release date, maybe. Who knows? Now, another thing I think that we're going to get some information on today is going to be Forspoken, previously known as Project Athia. It's made by Luminous Productions, which is part of Square Enix, and yeah, I think we're probably getting quite close. I think the last time that we heard anything was back in June, which was a tech showcase, an AMD tech showcase. I think that was the last time that we got any video footage. And I think it'd be really good to, just get this game nailed down, maybe get a release date for it. Who knows? It is speculated for 2022, so it could quite easily get announced today. Who knows? Now, after that, we're straying into rumours territory. But into the rumours. So the first one is that there's going to be a Last of Us 2 multiplayer, which is apparently in development. Not too sure about this one, I've not really heard that much about it, or it's not really a game I'm into. I've not played it. I played the first one, it was alright, so I never really went for 2, so it is possible that we're going to get a multiplayer for that apparently. Also, we might get something on Elden Ring. I don't know how likely that is, because, we all know how George is with information coming out timely, but then again, he's not the main driving force behind this project, so there is a possibility we will get some Elden Ring information, which that'd be quite nice, because it does look like it could be a really interesting game. I also think that we're going to see something from Kojima Productions. Now, there's been loads of things going around on Twitter surrounding Kojima, and the fact that he's been recording something today, it seems like. You've also got the fact that Death Stranding just got announced yesterday as well. Well, not announced, but, we got a real in-depth look into this new PS5 version of Death Stranding. So I think we'll probably get a quick trailer for that. I don't think it'll be anything like the previous information that we got. It'll be something small. But there's obviously something else going on with Kojima and Kojima Productions. Now, there's a lot of rumours that that Kojima Productions is being bought out by Sony. We also have all of this nonsense going on with Bluepoint. I'm not going to speculate on anything really, but I just feel like there's something going on. And I'd be shocked if we didn't see Kojima in some capacity during this showcase. And yeah, I think it could be quite big. We'll keep an eye on it. And then the last one, which I don't think is very likely at all, but it just kind of popped up, I've seen a couple of people say it now, is a Metal Gear Solid 1 remake, which I don't think that's very likely. I can't see Konami kind of going for that, and I'm pretty sure the situation is that Konami still owns the entire franchise, so yeah, I don't think that fits in with Konami. I don't know, you never know, it's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. But now, we're gonna go to Clown Town. So the first stop in Clown Town is Final Fantasy XVI. Now, I'm not 100% whether or not we are going to see anything on this today. I think it's one of the two most likely things that we'll see. There's only two possible things that we'll see really from Square Enix as far as Final Fantasy goes. And that's either Final Fantasy XVI or Final Fantasy VII Remake 2. Because Final Fantasy XIV, I don't think, with it being multi-platform and everything like that, I can't see anything massive being announced at a Sony exclusive event. I think there'd be more likely a special Final Fantasy XIV event put in place. Square Enix would do something like that. So I can't see us getting anything 14 related. Plus, I think most of the Endwalker stuff's out now, so yeah, I don't see anything going on there. As far as Ever Crisis and The First Soldier goes, both mobile games, we ain't going to see anything to do with them. We won't see anything to do with the Pixel remasters, I don't think, unless there's a very slim possibility that Sony have put a deal together with Squeenix. and maybe we get the Pixel remasters on PlayStation as a console exclusive. I don't know, I can't see that. I don't think anything like that will happen until they're all out. And I think we're only up to 4 at the minute. I think we've still got 5 and 6 to drop. In fact, is 4 even out? I don't even know if 4's out. I think it's either out now or it's going to be out in the next couple of days. But yeah, there's still no 5 and 6. So I can't see anything like that happening. A PlayStation announcement, that is, until all of the Pixel remasters are out. So yeah, can't see that happening. As far as 16 goes, there's not even a speculated announce date, I don't think, at the minute. I mean, a lot of people are hoping for 2022, but when you go on the 16 website, it says it's probably going to be a while before we can get this game into your hands. So that tells me that it's possibly even going to be 2023. So yeah, I don't know. We might get something like an in-progress thing, like this is where we're up to, this is how things are going, but I can't see us getting anything like a release date or anything like that. And as far as 7 Remake 2 goes, I kind of flip between the two, which one I think is most likely, 16 or 7 Remake 2. Because there's been a lot of talk about PC version of Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I don't think they're going to drop Remake on anything other than PlayStation until Part 2 is in the process of being hyped. And, you know, we've got a release date in place, we've seen most of the trailers. I genuinely do not think we're going to see a PC version or an Xbox port until Part 2's on the way, because that's a perfect marketing tool for Sony. Oh, you've played the first part of Remake, well the second part's on PlayStation. Come here and play that, spend money. That's literally going to be the logic behind it, I think. Same sort of thing with Final Fantasy VII Remake and Intermission. Like, they possibly could have done a scaled down version of Intermission for PS4. I genuinely feel like they could have done it. You might have just had to scale back the graphics a little bit, maybe take out 1 or 2 of the facilities, like photo mode or something like that, although I don't see why. I genuinely feel like they could potentially have done it. But it makes complete sense to drive people over to the new console, because the next game's going to drop on the new console. So, again, I can't see a PC version coming without Part 2 being on the horizon. And again, there's been a lot of talk about a PC version. So if we are getting the PC version, I think we could get a trailer for Remake Part 2. It'll be a very early trailer. It'll have a speculative release date, like maybe Christmas 2022 or summer 2022. Do you know what I mean? It won't give you a nailed-on release date, but I do think that's possible. I don't know. I think, to be honest, the most likely thing we're going to get from Square Enix is Forspoken. There's got to be something Final Fantasy in there. I'd be amazed if there isn't something, like even just a little teaser. But who knows? What do you think anyway? Do you think we're going to get anything Final Fantasy related? Do you have any opinions on the other games that I mentioned earlier on? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, enjoy the showcase when it drops in a few hours.